Mr. Ritz, you were listening to the minister today. Were you satisfied with what you heard? Do you think the government is prepared now for these very important negotiations?
You know, I'm afraid to say they're not. We heard a lot of platitudes, we heard a lot of pie in the sky, a lot of airy-fairy ideas, but I didn't get any sense that they really had done their homework with industry in Canada writ large. Businesses are so much more integrated now than they were when NAFTA first came around, and that's a good thing. That gives us strength in these talks. But at the end of the day, I didn't get any feeling that they were up to the challenge that this is going to be.
And when she said, well, we're going to have a progressive NAFTA with the environment and labor and indigenous rights and feminist rights, did you feel that they were really dealing with the issues that the Americans are going to want to talk about, or did you think that maybe they're going to be talking by each other?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think these are issues that the Americans are focused on. I mean, they're focused on driving their economy, as should we be. Certainly the other issues are pertinent and need to be discussed, but they should not be the founding principles that you're going into these negotiations on. Certainly the economy is pertinent to everyone, even the issues that you're outlining there. So I think the Americans and Mexicans are coming at it from a much more pragmatic standpoint. And of course, that puts our negotiators, people like Steve Rahul, who are the best in the world, bar none, at a disadvantage. We talked about negotiating momentum and how important that is, that once you're on a roll, you need to maintain that. And I find with all these sidebar issues that the Liberals keep bringing up, they call them progressive, but I think at the end they will seek to slow down those negotiations.
Well, it seems to me that the real point of these negotiations, since it was Mr. Trump that initiated them, is we want to protect as much access to the American market as we can, and that we're really kind of on the defensive rather than on the offensive with these new issues that, as you say, are very important, and I don't disagree with you. I think you're right. But I don't think that, in a way, that Mr. Trump thinks this is what it's all about.
Well, Mr. Trump is focused on his own economy, and good for him. We should do the same. The first rule of any trade negotiations is do no harm. As I talked about, the integration of businesses, Canada, U.S., Mexico is so prevalent now compared to what it was 23 years ago that they're looking to find ways to increase that, increase the jobs in middle-class America, Canada, and U.S., and Mexico. But at the end of the day, when we're focused on these sidebar issues, as important as they are, it certainly doesn't give me anything but pause to think that this is going to be close to the target date of January of 18 in order to coincide with the Mexican election.
Mr. Ritz, thank you very much.
My pleasure, Don. Good to see you.